Hi, this is Harnett with an evidently overdue one-take Work.Love.Play.Daily video blog. I've received all kinds of direct messages and email notes and Facebook posts about where am I? Am I missing in action? And I'll start with, I actually am in travel hell. I'm in my third week of being on the road, unable to get home between trips due to storms in the east. And so I just keep linking trip to trip to trip. Interesting with the same original bag of clothes, so I will never wear these clothes again. But it's been a great experience. And the last video blog post that I did with a friend, John Davis, from my second stop, was about this concept of rituals versus habits. And I think this travel, attached to that experience, has led me to start to explore more about the idea of in-person rituals versus online rituals. And until recently, my rituals of the day would be that I would get up in the morning and I would acquire my news by reading Twitter and actually reading my friends' posts first, and then going to the more traditional Twitter posts from the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal in particular, Washington Post as well. And then I would go about email, and I'd have these things that I needed to do personally, but I never really got to them sometimes because I put everybody else's needs ahead of mine, and I put these online distanced relationship rituals ahead of my own. So as I've had to depend on the kindness of friends and sometimes strangers as I go from place to place like a vagabond, I realized that I needed to potentially shift my rituals back to the ones I most appreciated, which were those that involve friends in particular, and then family. And it's really been interesting because now what I'm trying to do is start my day doing the thing that I'm supposed to do first for myself, for my business, and then for my clients, and then email, and almost never right now time for Twitter or Facebook or any of the other virtual worlds that I've created or virtual rituals that I've created. And it's been a really interesting experience. I've been thinking about it and writing about it and exchanging about it with particularly John, but some other people as well. And where I've really landed is I'm trying to string together all this research that I've read over all the years. And a lot of Christakis and Fowler's work is coming up. Work that I think I may have mentioned in the last post, Malcolm Gladwell had mentioned on Roseto, Pennsylvania. And one of the things that this huge aha is happening, and I'm not sure what to do with it yet, which is potentially also why I haven't done video blog posts, is this. If you look at Roseto, Pennsylvania, here are people who've had no known heart disease and almost no disease before age 65, yet they cook with lard, they're overweight, they smoke, but they live in a 0.6 square mile village that's based in the United States, but originally from an Italian-American culture, where they emphasize values, they support each other, they respect each other, and that in and of itself, outside of behavior, so the group dynamic outside of behavior is the most influential thing that has worked for them on their health and on longevity. And then if you look at the blue zones, while there's these 9, what I'm assuming are the power 9 or 9 characteristics, what I think the author may be forgetting is underneath all of the blue zones is that spirit again of community and support and all of that. And I'm about to write my column on an experience that I've done starting on January 1st that I did do a video blog post about a while ago, which is my initiative to give up all dairy-related products for a 21-day period. I wound up extending that. I'm still dairy-free. And I also added gluten-free recently at the encouragement of a friend. And it's been a really interesting experience that has been best supported and best thwarted by the community that I'm in. So I'm thinking a lot right now about group dynamics instead of individual behavior dynamics, and how the group dynamic and the group support can overwhelm our bad individual choices. Isn't that an interesting thought? So this is Carol Harnett with evidently a long overdue, a one-take Work.Love.Play Daily video blog, saying that I hope you've been enjoying some great work, some wonderful play, some lovely love. Thanks.